Hi, Nicola, and welcome to our studios, Introbiz Swansea and West Wales. Guys, I'm so pleased to introduce to you one of our newest members, Nicola Perkins of NSP HR Solutions. Nicola, welcome to Introbiz and tell us about yourself.
Thank you, Bernie, for that lovely welcome, and thank you to the Introbiz family. So yeah, I'm delighted to join Introbiz. My name's Nicola Perkins. I'm founder and director of NSP HR Solutions. We are a company based in Swansea, servicing the South Wales business community, although we do work with some companies further afield as well.
Yeah.
So we supply services to small and medium-sized businesses, anything to do with HR. People is is our business.
Yes.
But with people comes issues around performance. So we do help businesses with people performance issues, and also we help businesses with processes, and that is could be policies, procedures, systems, anything to do with helping a business to manage their people and get the best out of their people for the business.
Fantastic. And I also know that you work in particular with CEOs, because that relationship between the CEO, as you've said to me before, between the CEO and the HR team is crucial. Tell us how you work with them.
Yeah, so over my career, I've worked in HR for about 25 years now. I've worked with a lot of different chief executives, and the relationship between a chief executive and their HR person, if they have an in-house HR person, is a very, very close one indeed, where the values have to be aligned, and the chief executive really relies on that HR professional to deliver the people side of the business. A lot of small and medium-sized businesses simply don't have those resources to have that level of expertise within their business. So I provide that sort of insight, that support, that challenge, that expertise to chief executives. But I've developed a relationship with some that I've worked with where I've ended up doing coaching and mentoring support, because being a chief executive can be lonely.
Yes.
And it can be difficult sometimes to share concerns, to share issues that they may feel that they personally are challenging with. So I provide that confidential, critical friend service, if you like, to chief executives to help them continue with their own personal growth as well.
Yeah, it's brilliant. I particularly love your play on words with your initials and your business motto. You're Nicola Sean Perkins, and your business motto, which you actually deliver and execute so brilliantly in your business, is nurture, strengthen, and protect. Now, is there ever a time more than now that you've got to use those with the pandemic?
Absolutely. I don't know of any business that is cruising through this pandemic. So many businesses are having a tough time, and it is important that we nurture those businesses. We nourish them as well. We give them the resources, the expertise that they need, and also that employees themselves are nurtured through this very difficult time. We all know how much, mental health issues there are with so many employees being impacted on a personal level whilst trying to do the right thing for their employer as well. So nurturing employees is very important. We're trying to strengthen the businesses as well. We're strengthening them by taking full advantage where we can of the grants and the schemes that the government is running. Obviously, the furlough scheme's recently been extended, and making sure that businesses really know how to make the most of that support. But there's other options as well. You know, it all depends what is laid down in the contract and the terms and conditions, and we help businesses to flex those circumstances and the contractual arrangements so that they're going to come through this. We've got to make sure that businesses come through this very, very difficult time.
Yes, and in so doing, you protect them, protecting them by helping them to maneuver through the employment legislation at a time like this to ensure that there are no breaches. So your
Yeah.
role is extremely important now, and I suppose it must be very challenging for you. But you're not new to this, and you've worked in so many areas, because I happen to know that you also led the merger in terms of the HR ramifications of 2 further education colleges, and you led them to award-winning status. Tell us about that, Nicola.
Okay, yes. So this was in 2010. 2 further education colleges in Swansea merged. They were very successful colleges in their own right.
Yes.
Welsh Government were rationalising the further education provision across Wales, and I was director of HR at one of those colleges. So yes, we merged with a different college, and out of that came an incredibly successful brand, which is now going from strength to strength.
I happen to know the brand as well. I happen to know the brand.
Okay. So that brand now is doing incredibly well, and it was a hugely challenging piece of work when you're dealing with change on that sort of scale, because we were talking around about 16 people, and the business couldn't afford not to operate. Those students in those colleges were expecting to come in from day one and for things to be running smoothly. So it was a massive planning challenge, and it's enabled me subsequently to go on and support many other businesses with managing change projects. Whether those are big projects or small projects, the most important thing is that people are brought along the process and that they are kept engaged and productive.
Yes, as
and that's some of the absolutely, yes. Going through that change cycle can be very challenging.
Yes, but then no, this is a time of change. Now we're exiting yet another lockdown, Nicola. What are your thoughts for the future with this pandemic in terms of your area of expertise and your and just the wider business community?
Well, obviously, the businesses are having to adapt, aren't they, constantly, from whether it's employees working from home, and how does a manager continue to engage with their team whilst they've got their team working all over the place. There's technology challenges and making sure that people's skills are adapting to be able to work remotely effectively. There's all the personal issues that go along with that as well, where people are struggling perhaps with their own well-being, with staying motivated, they're missing their colleagues. So there's a whole variety of solutions, advice, tips and guidance that we are able to provide to the businesses that we work with as they confront so many of these different challenges. Yeah. But I'm optimistic. I'm so hopeful. I've seen the way that people are responding, and the way that people are adapting is incredible. And I think out of all of this, the businesses that will thrive are the ones where they've demonstrated empathy, they've been supportive to their staff, they've invested in technology, and they're taking advantage of guidance and advice and expertise that is available to them. Those are the ones that are going to really thrive. And I'm here right now to try and help any small or medium-sized business that is needing extra input in terms of people, ideas. It could be reviewing processes. I am offering at the moment an opportunity for any business owners to have a free consultation with me, a 30-minute consultation to share with me what their particular challenges are right now, and I'm more than happy to spend that time seeing whether or not I would be able to help them with a particular challenge. I'm confident I would, with the experience that I've got. So yes, if anybody is interested in that, then they can visit my website, which is nsphr.com, and message me. All my contact details are there.
Yes, your telephone contact, Nicola?
Yes, so my telephone contact details are 07771 650 328, or they can email me at nicola@nsphr.com.
Yes, and they can find you on LinkedIn and all the great platforms.
I'm on LinkedIn, I'm on Facebook, NSPHR Solutions is on Facebook, and we're on Instagram and Twitter as well. So there's no excuse. If you want to get hold of me, you can get hold of me.
Yes, and you're also on the introbizwestwales.co.uk website. You're on our news page as a new member. This podcast is going to be up on all our platforms, guys, on our YouTube channel as well. And as you can see, we have soldiered through the challenge of internet. You know, I know we have a little bit of buffering, but we meant to get the word out to you guys. We meant for you to get this opportunity to take advantage of Nicola's offer, because no more than ever, we need it. Everybody who has a business need HR support. You have to, at this time more than any other time, take care of the best asset in your business, which is your staff. And if you are on your own and you do not have staff, Nicola can still help you and support you as a CEO who just needs to get that confidence, needs to get some clarity. Can't you, Nicola?
Yes, absolutely.
Fantastic. Yes. Well, you know, I enjoyed this, Nicola. I am so pleased that we were able to soldier through the technology issues, and I think we've got it. We've got you, and we've got the true essence of NSP HR Solutions. Thank you very much, Nicola, and I look forward to this journey with you with Introbiz Swansea and West Wales.
Thank you, Bernie. So do I.